lesser-coloured sunbird at the nectar feeder in my garden. Chased off by my bully boy weaver bird. That's the one, or the weavers are making all that racket in the background. It's like Jurassic Park. It's a beautiful sunny day here on the southern tip of Africa. It's a little chilly in the shade, but very hot in the sun. Back after 6,000 kilometers, more than 6,000, about 6,500 kilometers. I went up one way up through South Africa in the Karoo, through Botswana, and then back down through Botswana after a failed entry into Zimbabwe. I know people said you can get in, but I just lost my my patience with them, and I don't pay bribes. I'm never going to, given what I've done for a living. Go and have a look at the bike. I've cleaned it, but once it's dried, you see it could do with a bit more detailing. It's all this dust that gets everywhere, especially around the brakes and the wheels and back of the engine. But it's not looking too bad. It was a great. It handled beautifully. It was absolutely fantastic. The tires, the Karoo, Metzeler Karoo 4s, near the end. I guess 6,500 kilometers is near the limit of them. Although the front tires, plenty of life. I guess I can get a 200k to Cape Town and change them. The bike was absolutely superb. But the point of this video, because I'm an idiot, I took my DJI Mini 3 Pro up with me, and I thought I would get some Adam Riemann style drone footage as I sort of tore across heroically, or tore across the desert in the Karoo and in the bush and all that sort of thing. But I couldn't make it work. I couldn't make the camera follow me as I drove along. So I got back, and what did I do? Read the instruction manual. Of course, in the desert, you know, in all my motorcycle gear and my goggles and all this stuff, and the glasses probably at the bottom of my tank bag, I couldn't read the display or the instructions or anything. But here, see, that will not turn on. And after doing some research, you have to turn it on. So it's called subject scanning. And once you do that, when you're in photo or video, you can sort of highlight yourself in the frame, and then the camera will, or the drone will follow you. I stopped in the Karoo, did some practice runs, set up the tripod, did all the sort of YouTuber adventure biker stuff, did a few pathetic wheelies, did some wheel spins. I thought, right, good, now I'm ready to follow myself, you know, do a little bit of a section, no obstacles, follow myself. Could I do it? No. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. And so now I've been back a day or so, and I thought, all right, I'm going to check the drone, read the instruction manual, and learn how to do it, which is what I should have done before I started the trip, because I've never done it before, because I don't really trust it. I always think it's going to crash into trees and pylons and wires and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, so I'd lug this frigging drone all the way across up to the border near Vic Falls and couldn't make it work. But I have to say, on the positive side, apart from being a pathetic cinematographer and YouTuber, and apart from not being able to get into Zimbabwe, and I could have got into Zimbabwe. Everyone's in the comment going, I went into Zimbabwe, I didn't have any problem, please just break me on. Yes, of course I did, because that's why you're in the comments, you know, being holier than thou. I didn't. I'd had the drone, nowhere else to put my drone, and it was a pointless bringing it anyway. And I refuse to pay any amount of money which I feel is unfair. And I go, no, I'm not going to go in. And now the same applies to Namibia. I'm not going to go to Namibia until they waive the 95 quid visa entry fee. It used to be nothing. It used to, as I said in other videos, the border crossing from South Africa into Namibia, or Botswana into Namibia, or vice versa, used to be absolutely easy. And now they say, oh, it's 95 quid. And my plan had been to go up through Chobe and then come back through Namibia along the Caprivi Strip and Etosha, and then perhaps down the west coast again and do something a little different, but I didn't. In fact, in actual fact, the best riding I had was in South Africa. And as I said in another video, I've seen Victoria Falls several times. I've been into Zimbabwe, but I haven't ridden in it. And it is a beautiful place. It is a really beautiful country by all accounts, but I can't put up with the nonsense from the people. And given my profession for the last 40 years, I'm not paying any bribes. I will not do it. I know other people say, oh, well, it's a sort of facilitation payment. You know, if you don't do it, then you're not going to get a ride. You're not going to be able to go there. Well, fair enough. Just don't do it. Just say no. It's black and white to me. I don't pay bribes. And I'm not paying extortionate visa fees for nothing. I mean, for goodness sake, Britain used to, wasn't it Rhodesia back in the day? Hello, Weaver. God, you make some noise. Look at you. Have you chased off all the birds? How dare they come into your garden and eat all your food? One last look at my lovely bike. What a good bike you were. Didn't miss a beat. Absolutely fantastic.